All right, let's dive into a question that's been debated around campfires for, well, forever. It's a true battle of the titans, a clash of absolute legends. We're imagining a scenario straight out of a nightmare. Bigfoot versus a werewolf. Who would actually walk away from that hunt? And this is where our story begins. You have to picture it. We're not in our world anymore. We're somewhere primal, somewhere ancient. The kind of place where you know for a fact you are not at the top of the food chain. It's the perfect arena for a legendary showdown. And it's right here, in this forest of legends, that two of the most powerful predators out there are about to realize these woods just aren't big enough for the both of them. So what does happen when they finally meet? I mean, this isn't some chance encounter. This is a hunt. One is defending its territory, the other is on the prowl. And suddenly, bam, they're locked in a fight for survival. So let's meet our contenders.
First up, in this corner, the elusive giant of the forest, the silent colossus. You know who I'm talking about, Bigfoot.
You know what's so fascinating here is the contradiction, right? On one hand, Bigfoot is a massive, hairy beast, just pure physical presence. But on the other, it vanishes into the trees. That suggests a kind of masterful stealth that goes way beyond just being a big brute. So his strengths are pretty clear. You've got sheer size and raw power, but it's combined with this almost ghost-like ability to just disappear. The only proof he was even there are those enormous footprints. It's really no wonder this creature has puzzled scientists for decades.
And now for the opponent. This is a creature born not from mystery, but from pure, undiluted nightmare. We're talking about the predator of the full moon, the werewolf. The werewolf is a totally different kind of monster. It's not just an animal. It's this terrifying fusion. The whole half-man, half-wolf thing implies this chilling combination of human cunning and just raw bestial rage, all unleashed by the light of the moon. I mean, these attributes paint a terrifying picture. This isn't an animal that might just leave you alone. No, this is a predator without mercy. Its power isn't for defense, it's for the brutal act of tearing its prey apart. For the werewolf, this is all a blood sport. So, the stage is set. The moon is full. It is absolutely time for the clash of the titans. And this is a classic matchup if I've ever seen one. On one side, you've got Bigfoot's overwhelming brute strength, that massive size and just sheer power. And on the other, the werewolf's supernatural speed, razor-sharp fangs, and a relentless, bloodthirsty instinct that literally knows no fear. This is power versus pure ferocity. You can almost hear it, can't you? A deep, guttural roar is met by this piercing howl that just cuts through the night. You hear the sound of trees snapping. This is a brutal, chaotic battle for dominance, echoing through the entire valley. So it all comes down to this. After the dust settles and the forest finally falls silent again, which one of these legends is left standing as the true ruler of the wild? But hold on. Maybe we're asking the wrong question here. Maybe the outcome of this fight reveals something much more unsettling. Something about the hunt's true prey. Because ultimately, we don't get a winner. After all the speculation, the clash between these two giants is just unresolved. The answer is, and maybe always will be, a total mystery. And this is the final, chilling truth. See, the real point isn't who wins. It's that in a world where creatures like this exist, our place on the food chain is terrifyingly clear. When legends go to war, humanity is just caught in the crossfire. The real question isn't who survives their hunt, but what happens when they start hunting us.